Okay, hello everybody. Today's date is October 28, 2021, and my name is Leslie Williams. Now, what you want to do, and I'm aware I don't look my best, I look like total shit actually. What you want to do is you want to notate the whiteness around where my eyelids are, around my eyes, around the nose, through here, up in here, around, well, you're not really seeing much of this up in here, but it's all white around here, up through here, the temples, all around the nose, around the eyes, and all up through here. Now, that's probably due to at least, I don't know if ultrasonic sound or any other sound technology is being used on me at this time. About an hour ago, I took a readout. I'm trying to get in the best light. About an hour ago, I took a readout with my ultrasound detector app, and I got over probably close to now 3,000 separate snap screenshots of ultrasonic sound at extremely high levels being caught at over 23 different wooded areas. The crime of gang stalking made me homeless. That's why I look like shit, because of all the different technologies that are intentionally being purposely forced in effect upon my brain and on my biological system. Bear with me. So, in fact, there's an extreme likelihood. Well, let me just put it to you this way. I've seen massive posts on the internet showing gang stalking victims stating that they're literally losing their teeth because of being hit with electromagnetic weapons, directed energy weapons, ultrasonic sound bone conduction torture, remote neural monitoring, the microwave hearing effect, infrasound, and the whole 9 yards. Well, I lost my upper teeth in Michigan. They went fast, too. And now and you just would not believe how much I'm being targeted. You just would not believe it. So, anyways, now I have seen several other victims as well. You can go to Google and type in Marshall Thomas, Google and YouTube Marshall Thomas, electronic harassment. And recently I ran across an article of a CIA agent who's complained about being targeted with these weapons, researched the Havana syndrome, okay, and acoustic and microwave attacks on U.S. diplomats and ex-intelligence agency officers as well. Victims of this crime have been reporting this for decades, okay? Hold on. And I recently just saw a photo of one of the individuals that was just recently covered in an interview. And he's got the same whiteness around his eyes as well as I do, as well as Marshall Thomas. And I bet if I looked it up on the internet, I'd find several other victims with the same type of physical marks. Now, I saw a video one time on YouTube. Bear with me. I saw a video one time on YouTube. And what that video, and I sent it to one of my email accounts, and I haven't been able to find it because it was sent at least a year and a half, 2 years ago. And this crime keeps me so busy. I've even forgot. I thought I sent it. I got one off the top of my head. I thought I sent it to you, but I haven't been able to re-find it since. But hopefully one day I'll be able to re-find it unless the perpetrators erased it. It was a video, a YouTube video that I saw, and I sent it to my email account. And I believe it was a video that was showing what happens, how the energy flows when the human brain is processing the microwave hearing effect. Okay, now what you want to do is take snap screenshots of my eyes right now. Okay, repeatedly, consecutively. I'm going to look forward and I'm going to open them up. And I'll tell you why in a minute. Okay? Trying to find the right shading here, babies. Just trust me. I'll conclude that statement I was making a minute ago in a second. Take snap screenshots of my eyes. And you'll understand that in a minute. Oh, absolutely. Okay? Oh, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to look up, I'm going to look to the left, and then I'm going to look to the right. And what you want to do is take consecutive snap screenshots. So anyways, this video, okay, excuse me, this video literally showed the energy flow of when the microwave hearing effect is being processed. It bypasses the ears, but it still goes. It was either the microwave hearing effect or ultrasonic sound or infrasound or a combination of all three or one of the three or whatever. So just research my statements to gang stalking extensively at Google and YouTube. Now, this particular video showed that when I think it was about the microwave hearing effect. So, and I've caught infrasound on my infrasound app on my phone as well. So check this out. Now, the video I was watching, it was a video about the sound, some of the sound tech that's massively widely reported to be used in this crime. Trust me, I know I look like shit. Alright, take snap screenshots of my eyes right now. Okay. Now, to make a long story short, the video, when it was showing about how the energy, let's just assume that it was the microwave hearing effect. When the energy flows through the, it bypasses the microwave hearing effect from what I understand about it so far. Okay. It flows through the ears. This video showed these little dots that were being used to represent the energy flow of this sick demonic technology that these mass murdering filthy whores are using on hundreds of thousands of victims all over America daily. I see tweets and online posts about it online every single day on a massive scale. Google the hell out of my statements. Anyways, so this video, what it was doing was, as the video was proceeding and playing, it was showing about how the microwave, let's just assume that was the microwave hearing effect, it was showing that how the microwaves flow through, okay, the mechanisms of the ears, and then eventually the purpose of why they're used ends up in the audio cortex. But the video itself was using these flowing little white bars. I hate it when I do that because I know how my face looks because my teeth are gone. Anyways, excuse me. So these little white dot bar type things were being used to represent the current flow, the microwave flow. Okay, as the video was playing, as the microwaves were flowing through the face and the ear mechanism in the face and everything. And check this out. So if you can imagine a bunch of streaming little white bars that are no bigger than this, okay, and they were being again used to represent the microwaves as they're flowing through, okay, the ears and the face, and they are exactly identical to a T to what you see in my face. Okay, the energy flow in the video was showing that it goes through the ears, okay, to the face, around here, over there, and directly around up in here, and I got white marks all over these same exact identical areas. Now, on at least 4 different phones, because these sick demonic rats who are hosting this crime. All right, hold on. Now, right now, I'm seeing a red mark up here. Okay, up here. Okay, because my video cameras have caught in real-time targeting before. So pay attention to what's. I don't know if you can see my hand. Pay attention to this area over here. Okay, to the top of the head, to the right on this side. Up, look up right here. Now, do you see red right there? Okay, because that's what I'm seeing on my home screen. And I've literally got photos taken from videos that show big, gigantic red right up here. And I've been targeted on a massive scale today up in here. All day. I got statements in my tape recorder showing me talk about it throughout the day. So, now, let me bend down here for a second. Now, the reason why I wanted to show you my eyes, which is the purpose of this video to begin with, I'm being heavily targeted today. On June 3rd, 2020, I was at the University Town Center Mall out here in San Diego. Okay? Now, take snap screenshots of my eyes right now. Oh, absolutely. Just do it. Consecutive ones. And then zoom in on them when you bring them up. Okay? Now, what happens when you're being hit with direct energy weapons, microwave weapons, electromagnetic weapons, and while you're also being hit, and also I'm also being hit with ultrasonic sound on a massive scale between 4 separate phones. The reason why I had so many phones is because these psycho whores keep jamming my phones up. So, and you can see I got cavities going right through here. I've lost massive muscle mass and weight as well. I mean, just look at my face. I mean, do you really honestly think that I like my face looking like this? Okay? Well, these sick, satanic, mass-murdering, filthy animals don't give a shit about what they're doing to your brain or your body. And by the way, they're targeting every organ and joints as well. Okay? Now, what happens when you're hit in the head, because they're literally boiling the brain when they hit the head and the brain. I've been hit over 50 times today. Over 50 times today. Over 50 times today. Okay? With it mostly feels like directed energy weapons attacks directly to the head. But I've also, while I've been on this property, I've also felt like I've walked into, like you feel like you're walking into a wall of energy, which is extremely suggestive of electromagnetic fields also being on the property as well. And trust me, sweethearts, I've done my homework. I've done it, baby, extensive homework. So what they're doing is they're basically cooking the brain alive and the organs. Okay, these are sick mass murdering animals. That's all they are. So when I was between 4 separate phones, I got over 3,000 snap screenshots showing my ultrasound detector app picking up extremely high readings. I just brought it up about an hour ago, and took an event log and sent it to my email account with about 8 snap screenshots showing what it was reading out, very high levels. Now, so when you research at Google electromagnetic weapons, directed energy weapons, and cooked brains in gang stalking, look at how many responses you get. Now, on June 3rd, 2020, I was at the University Town Center Mall out here in San Diego, and I was in the bathroom. And when I went to go wash my hands, I noticed these white straight lines in my eyes that were lit up like a Christmas tree. So I got out my phone, and this was when you were able to make videos through Periscope, and I made a live video in real time of my eyes, the way my eyes looked. Now, what they captured was non-consensual remote neural monitoring lens implants in my eyes, put there non-consensually. Now, the type of implants that these are biofilm light crystal ocular implants, which is widely used by extremely high levels of U.S. intelligence agencies, extremely high levels of military intelligence, and since gang stalking is also working in concert with state, county, and local police, including infusion centers, well, I mean, come on. You know, God only knows. I mean, so let's just drop that there. So anyways, just hear me out. So when they hit you and they cook you and they hit you repeatedly with this sick shit, see, because the ultrasonic sound creates non-stop consecutive concussions. Then the directed energy weapons attacks and the electromagnetic weapons, it creates traumatic brain injury. And I deal with this fucking shit every single day, nonstop, including when I'm sleeping. Okay? So what that does is that cooks the brain fluid. And it also cooks the eye fluid in your eyes and the water in your eyes. Literally, like when you put an egg in a pot on a stove and you start boiling it to boil an egg, and you know how you see those little bubbles, okay, in the pot as the water's boiling. You know, we're talking about as the water is literally boiling, you see the bubbles go and disappear and the new ones form. Well, what happens when they hit you with this technology, especially at extremely high levels and especially repeatedly, what that does is that cooks the eye fluid and the water in the eyes and in the surrounding tissue, and it starts to form into sheets of little bubbles and sometimes actual bubbles, which was massively, massively caught in that Periscope video I talked about a minute ago. Now, the remote neural monitoring lens implants, they rest on the surface of the eyes, and the bubbles and the sheets of bubbles also appear on the surface of the eyes when they're cooking you. Now, when these bubbles and the sheets of bubbles appear on the eyes as a result of the water and the eye fluid being cooked, and they start to boil, it pushes the back part of the remote neural monitoring lens implants out, making them transparently visible, either in a holistic way and sometimes partially. Okay? Now, what you want to pay attention to here is that in a lot of my videos, I've caught this in over 50 videos by now. What you want to do, when you take consecutive snap screenshots, like do it, let me see what better lighting I can get to here. Okay, do it right now. Okay? Now, if you stay tuned and you stay tuned to my YouTube account that I upload these videos to, you're gonna see when you take the snap screenshots of them, and then when you bring the snap screenshots up and you zoom in on them, you know, you're gonna see a lot of times you're gonna see where you're gonna see the outline of them, because like if they hit you in the top of the head, I noticed in the last 2 weeks, I noticed when I woke up, I knew I was being attacked in the middle of the night in the top of the head, okay? So, because it woke me up 4 times, and then I ended up going to the bathroom 12 times, okay? Hold on a second. Oh. So, now, when I woke up the next day, I took a couple photos of my eyes, And what happened was the bubbles appeared. So if you were to take your finger and go all the way across the middle of the eye, up, and then the middle of the eye down, and this has happened on several videos, because I take snap screenshots of my videos. After I make the videos, I bring the videos up and play them, and then take snap screenshots. What you end up seeing is that you'll see the bubbles and the outline sometimes mid down, and then sometimes mid up. So that night when I was sleeping, and this has happened on more than one occasion too, trust me on that. That night when I was being hit on the top of the head and on the right above the forehead, okay, the next morning when I woke up and I made a video and took photos from the video, the bubbles appeared from mid-eye up, and that pushed that partial part of the eye lens implants out, making them visible. And trust me when I say, when you take photos of this video, you're gonna say, oh my God, that's literally what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, I don't believe this sick shit. Now, I make these videos to inform the satanic, to inform the public about the sadistic, filthy, criminally insane, demented, wild animals that would perpetrate this crime, type of criminal reality. Absolutely. Because they're nothing but absolute mass murdering horrors, and it's all they'll ever be. All right, now, let me see if I can get into better lighting right here. I mean, look what it's done to my face. I've lost weight in my face. I've lost muscle mass over my whole body. Okay, oh, absolutely. I have no doubt in my, I'm like 99% sure it's why I lost my upper teeth. And then when I went and got dentures, the gang stalking crime in Michigan stole the dentures within 3 days of me getting them. Absolutely. See, because you got to remember, gang stalking is about not only attacking your brain and your body, but it's also about attacking your self-image. If they can make you look like an old, an old worn-out hag every time you take a photo to prove the evidence of the targeting, and you see how your face looks, that affects your self-image. It enhances the overall victimization of the crime. Oh, absolutely. And check this out in closing. I've literally seen, I mean, look how bad I look. Okay, literally look how bad I look. My face looks all sunk in. Okay, oh, by the way, you should also research cheek implants and gang stalking. Just do what I tell you to do. Do it. Now, I got a bump right here, and I got a bump right here. Now, I bet I have felt energy flowing through my cheeks on over 3,000 occasions by now. Okay? Absolutely. Just do what I tell you to do. Now, I'm not going to, and trust me when I say I know a hell of a lot more, but I ain't got time in this, I ain't got time today. Okay, take snap screenshots. I ain't got time today to go into and discuss every single thing I know. Oh, absolutely. Look at that. Okay? Alright? So, what I'm going to do is that when this video ends up in my, because I'm taking these videos through an SD card. Now, that SD card's got a date and time, electronic timestamp on it. And then what I'll do later on, probably when I'm cooking dinner, which I'm going to be doing a little bit, is I'll bring the video up and take snap screenshots of it, and then the snap screenshot's got a date and time as well. Now, that isolates the day of the victimization by electronic time and date stamps. And I'm going to show you where this shit is happening at. Hold on. Now, this crime of gang stalking made me homeless, and they've made thousands and thousands and thousands of other victims homeless as well. So, if you see any red up in here, I don't know if you're seeing it or not, but I'm seeing it on my home screen. Okay? Alright? And in fact, I'm going to take a photo right now. I'm sorry, yeah, I'm taking a snap screenshot right now. Okay, because there's a big, gigantic red. It's pitch red. Okay? Right over in this area. And I'm being massively hit today in the right cranium, the top of the head to the right, and the right temple. And the right ear is being targeted with massive, extremely high levels of ultrasonic sound. Now, these 6 satanic, filthy horrors made me homeless from 4 apartments in Michigan and 1 in Tennessee. And I don't know if you can see this or not. Well, yeah, hold on a second. But this is a big, gigantic spider web. I don't know if you can see it, though. I almost walked into it. Hold on a second. Okay. And you should also know that some of the reported conduits for the perpetration of this crime are the following. Okay, neighbors, drones, helicopters, planes. I got neighbors on the hill across the street, okay, and on the hill behind me, okay. radio towers, cell phone towers, okay? Directly in that direction right there is 2 radio towers, less than an eighth of a mile away, standing probably within 300 feet of each other. And then there's another radio tower in that direction, over there, okay? All 3 radio towers are in direct physical proximity to this very fucking spot, in direct proximity to it. Just Google the hell out of my statements now. Hold on one second. So, and it's also reported there's about 19 different modes of perpetration concerning how they're able to do this. Drones, satellites, neighbors' houses, cell phone towers, radio towers, and if you got implants in you, they just send energy to the implant. Okay? So research brain-to-computer interface in gang stalking, including brain-to-computer interface implants in gang stalking. Alright, I gotta go or I'll just keep on talking. I got stuff to do. So everybody have a good day. Research my statements. Research them well. And I think the only way that I can show you this property, so let me just show you this. Alright. Everybody, thank you for listening. Today's date is October 28, 2021. My name is Leslie Williams. I make these videos to inform, to expose truth. Okay? And when you take those snap screenshots and then zoom in on them, you're going to see it, baby. And you're going to say to yourself, oh my gosh. Go into the videos you're watching this YouTube account. Okay? Go into them and look at the video that's dedicated to the date of September 2nd, 2021. Because I was at UTC Mall again for the first time since June 3rd, 2020, and caught him in my eyes again in a live video, in a better lit atmosphere. Your mind's going to be blown. All right, I got to go. Have a good day, everybody.